Good morning, Stevie Daily Shaver. This morning, beating out the above the tie, beating out the 26C, beating out all of my icons, including some vintage razors, Mirka, Mueller, beating out the adjustables. The best razor this year came from Delta Reco, the Slim. There's no two ways about it. While the rest of their razors are brilliant, I love them. I love the refurbished vintage gear. The Slim has to be the Christmas bargain of the year. $100 US. Shipping's reasonable, quick. Presentation for a Christmas present above anything I've received, including things with the word above in the thing. And you know how nice the above the ties are when they turn up. Now this morning, I'm shaving again with the Milionaro. I think I mispronounced it yesterday. Just a bit of spritz. I figured for $1 million shave, I'll use the $100 razor. This razor's probably as old as me dad. Been refurbished and probably good for another 100 years. And when it isn't, you just get the coating taken off and send it to Razor Emporium and have it re-RE'd. Razor Emporium, RE. So here we go. Reusing the, I think it's the third shave on the Wilkinson sword. Perfectly sharp, nothing flash, but sharp enough for a shave. So yesterday I suggested some ideas for making Christmas special again. You're going to go, well, you know, buying yourself and your wife and your kids, you know, something. Well, fair enough. But what can you do to make Christmas special again? My suggestion was simply do something personal. Do something that means something. Now in this age of slants, open combs, the ones with dual bars and adjustability, why did the Razor Emporium, it's hard to breathe with soap up your nose, why did the Razor Emporium Slim or the Delta Reco, or even my birthday razor's still up there and it's in perfectly good condition as is. Why is this my razor? Why isn't it one of the new breed of razors, including the machined ones? And don't get me wrong, for shave so far, the most amazing shave came out of the two most surprising razors, the Feather and the Wilkinson sword, and the Gem single edge. Now I wouldn't have picked, if I was guessing before I bought them and tried them, that the shaves on them were going to be so exceptional, or that I was going to enjoy it so much. Now I personally think the Delta Recos are probably about the best value. It's obviously cheaper to paint things than they are to plate, so you factor that in. So you can get a Slim, or if you're a bigger guy than me, you might be able to enjoy. So I'd say anybody over 6 foot, around that 6 foot plus mark, go the Fat Boy. Why? Well, it's not that the, it's just you're going to have bigger hands and, you know, you got a bigger head, you know, given that everything's proportional. A little guy like me, the Slim gets in all the tricky areas perfectly. Now these old vintage razors were made so well. Refurbed, repainted, restored. They make a fantastic gift. If there's a wife out there, play this for her. Say, honey, this is the reason why I need to get one. Look, when women want things, they're usually things that include the word carbon, diamond in it, and pearls and gold, and whether it's 24 karat or sparkly or rose gold or whatever. The fact is this: good shaving gear, good shaving cream, a little bit of you time in the bathroom without any questions about what you're doing in there. Honey, you doing another shave video? Yes, dear. Now, my face, as I've mentioned, has improved greatly. The skin, my neck is clearing up. For the first time in my life. And it took a while. It didn't take a week or two. Shaving with good razors for months, partly skills improved, partly I'm now totally convinced on the value of good shaving cream. Doesn't have to be expensive, just has to be good quality. And the thing about particularly the artisan ones, or even some of the mass-produced artisan ones, the ingredients are good for your skin. Now this is important. I was disappointed with myself that I didn't twig on this sooner. For my love of shaving has been frustrated by what I thought was, you know, waiting for science to invent a laser that would fix the problems with shaving. Well, it turned out my grandpa and capitalism were the two answers to that. My grandpa, because it was his generation that, you know, bought these and treasured them enough not to toss them in the tip, so they're still around. And capitalism, because it's the driving force, the profit motive for the artisans. I want them to make a profit. You know, I want them to be successful. I want them to make money, be able to feed their kids, expand their line, maybe work out how to give us cheaper freight or delivery, or do a deal with an online down under store so we can get access to gear at a reasonable price, particularly for soaps, please. But all the ones I've dealt with all reply back promptly, and you know, brushes. Do I have a favourite brush? Well, I didn't need that much, but anyway, the answer to that is the Kong. And my Parker Best Badger. Now, I see that RazoRock, and there's a review up on Real Men Shaves, of the RazoRock Badger. I think it's a silver tip. And it looks really nice for the money. So that's another consideration. I can't comment, you can read the review. I think for about $69 they're extremely high quality on offer. And to be honest, there's something about Frank Shaves that, don't know whether it's the good gear, but you know, I'm always prejudiced against something. For me, it's the name, Frank Shaves. I mean, a Chinese company call themselves Frank Shaves, what? Anyway. Well, there we go. I'm shaved. This morning, a tip of the hat to the colonies. A cup of tea. Earl Grey. Earl Grey is a great tea for introducing your digestive system to the day. It is also a fantastic tea of an evening. If you're not into the herbal ones, it just seems to have less boot for keeping you awake at night. If you didn't know, tea has much the same effect as coffee. If you drink a lot of coffee of an evening, you may well know. Now I'm looking for the... It's nearly empty. I'm just getting the last of it out by keeping it upside down. Just looking for me Nivea. So put a bit on my fingers, put the cap back on. There we go. Sometimes if I'm feeling a bit damp at the end of a shave, and I'll have to put a fan in here, it's just as quick to damp off with a face washer, and then pick a cologne. Gillette, I think it's one of the Gillettes, who knows, but it's got a nice like spice. Well, I'm Steve, your Daily Shaver. You've probably heard all these thoughts before in all my other videos. What can I say? Nothing new under the sun, but good shaves and goodbye.